The Terror of the Black Death, How a Plague Shaped Europe. Imagine a world without hope, a world where death walks freely among the living. This was Europe in the mid-14th century, a time when the Black Death, one of history's deadliest pandemics, swept across the continent. The plague arrived with terrifying speed. It left a trail of unimaginable suffering in its wake. Families were torn apart, communities decimated, and the very fabric of society threatened. The Black Death was caused by a bacterium called Yersinia pestis. It was carried by fleas living on rodents, primarily rats. As trade routes expanded, so did the plague's reach. Ships arriving in port cities became unwitting carriers. They brought not only goods but also the seeds of destruction. The disease spread rapidly through crowded urban centers. Symptoms were horrific. Buboes, swollen and painful lymph nodes appeared in the groin, armpits, and neck. Fever, chills, and vomiting followed. Death often came within days. The speed and brutality of the disease inspired terror. People didn't understand what was happening. They sought explanations in superstition, blaming everything from divine wrath to the alignment of planets. Imagine the grief of a parent burying their child. Picture the despair of a spouse watching their loved one succumb to the plague. Death became an everyday occurrence. The sheer scale of the loss is hard to comprehend. It is estimated that the Black Death killed 30 to 60% of Europe's population. Some regions were hit even harder. In the face of such devastation, people tried anything to survive. Doctors were helpless. Traditional remedies proved useless. Some turned to prayer, others to flagellation. Quarantine became a common practice. Entire families were sealed inside their homes, left to die or recover alone. Fear and suspicion poisoned relationships. The Black Death left an indelible mark on Europe. The loss of so many lives had profound social, economic, and religious consequences. The old order was shattered. Labor became scarce, leading to higher wages and greater opportunities for the surviving peasants. The feudal system, already weakened, began to crumble. The church, once a source of comfort and authority, lost credibility. Its inability to stop the plague led to widespread disillusionment and questioning of religious dogma. The Black Death also spurred innovation. New medical practices emerged, and there was a renewed focus on public health. The Renaissance, with its emphasis on humanism and reason, was in part a response to the plague's devastation. The Black Death was a tragedy of unimaginable proportions. It serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of human life and the importance of preparedness in the face of pandemics. Even in the darkest of times, humanity has the capacity for resilience and adaptation. The Black Death may have brought death and destruction, but it also paved the way for a new era in European history. Think about the empty villages, the abandoned fields, the silent streets. The Black Death is not just a historical event. It is a part of our collective memory. By understanding the past, we can better prepare for the future. The lessons of the Black Death are as relevant today as they were centuries ago. Let us remember the victims and learn from their suffering.